This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Yes, you know, I'm always thankful, and I do hope you enjoy the show. In case you don't know, I'm John Solberg. I'm your host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Always very happy to tell you that today's show is being brought to you by The Butcher Shop, purveyors of highly sought after 100% Australian non-crossbred Wyvara 9 Plus briskets, and as always, they are handpicked for you. The Butcher Shop has been retailing the finest meats for more than 15 years, and every week they're shipping out competition quality meats to many of the biggest teams in the competition scene across the nation. Simply put, teams who use The Butcher Shop win, and they win often. Even if you're not a competitor, you deserve the finer cuts. The Butcher Shop is shipping some of the finest prime, dry-aged Australian Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu steaks, people just like you and me who aspire to be the kings and queens of the cul-de-sac. The Butcher Shop always has Berkshire, Compart Duroc, Allegiance Duroc, and Prairie Fresh all-natural pork in stock. And again, it's going to be hand-picked just for you. So let's review. The best competition briskets? Check. The best pork selection? Check. Giving you better overall options to cook in the backyard? Check. So give the Butcher Shop a call today, 850-458-8782. That's 850-458-8782. You mentioned the BBQ Central Show. They're giving you 10% off your entire order each and every single time you call. You also need to go check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Butcher Shop. Don't forget, shop is spelled S-H-O-P-P-E. The Butcher Shop, home of the 100% Australian non-crossbred Wyvara 9 Plus briskets. And what are we doing today? We're going to jump right into Greg speaking with Derrick Ridges.
One of the last item that we wanted to talk about tonight, and really seemed to hit huge there on my Facebook page when I posted about it last night, was the fact that in our correspondence about some items that we wanted to talk about this week or this month, was the fact that Kingsford Charcoal has reduced the weight of their briquettes by 7%, but promising the same performance. So what you're saying is they're taking each individual briquette and reducing the individual's weight by 7%?
Yeah, it's actually about 7.5%, I think, is the actual math on it. Each briquette will, in fact, be 7.5% lighter, and each bag of charcoal will contain the same number of briquettes.
So what type of a weight are we going from, the existing bags to what are they going to be now with the lighter weights, do you know?
Well, if you're talking about the Big Blue bag, the 18-pound bag, it's now about 16.5 pounds.
So a fairly substantial difference. Have you been able to test this charcoal out?
I've tried it out a little bit. I've had a small amount to play with, and I don't see a big performance difference. But once it really gets out there and people start playing with it, I think that's when we're really going to hear whether or not it holds up to their promise or not.
And has it been clearly labeled on the bag that you're getting less weight but the same performance, or has there been some type of marketing campaign that's been rolled out to say we've taken 7% of the weight out, but you're going to love it anyway?
Well, they've brought in a lot of people and they've done quite a bit of marketing. I think what they're trying to do is, they did this about 3 years ago, when they reduced the 22-pound bag to an 18-pound bag.
Right.
And, they really didn't advertise it. And there was kind of a big outcry as to what was going on. So this time they've tried to kind of hit a lot of people and say, hey, it's not really going to be any different. It's just going to be a lighter weight.
It seemed that the overwhelming response on my Facebook page was if they're taking 7% of the crap that's already in there out, then everybody seemed to be okay with that. But is it completely across all product lines? Are the competition briquettes going to be lighter and the blue bag's going to be lighter and the stuff that's infused with the wood, all that's going to be lighter across the board?
Yeah, all Kingsford briquettes are made off of the same press, so they will all be the new shape. Basically, if you look at a Kingsford briquette, there's a K on one side and then there's two little grooves on the back.
Right.
They're angling those grooves. They're now diagonal grooves, so they cut through a larger space of the briquette. That's where the reduction is. But all briquettes will be affected by this.
All right, so we'll certainly keep our eye on the forums and through various feedback outlets to see how this charcoal is going to be performing. Is there a price difference for this? Are we getting to have to pay less because we're getting less weight?
Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? No, there's not going to be a price difference. And as far as what they're taking out, mostly what they're removing is the anthracite.
Okay, so
that's the actual coal,
right,
not the wood product.
The main heat source, at least for the blue bag that they've been said. And one of the scientists that I had on last year said that the anthracite was the blue bag's major heat source. So I guess taking that out probably isn't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking out a non-renewable energy resource, and something. I mean, do you really want to cook on coal?
No, not me. But hey, what can I tell you? That's just me. So we're talking with Derrick Riches. Again, you can find him at
DerrickRiches.com these days. Great barbecue and grilling expert right there. Incredible journalist. Got a handful of books with his partner. I'm telling you. Go check that rest of this show out over at the BBQCentralShow.com. Head to DerrickRiches.com and check that out. A lot of great blog posts. Ton of fantastic information. Derrick has taught me an incredible amount over these years. I'm not saying I don't have a lot to learn, but he's helped me learn a little something here and there along the way. So until next time on the Best Moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less, I am your host, John Solberg, and I want you to know I look forward to talking to you again soon.